Hi, nice to see you guys again. My name is Hung, and now I'm talking about the results presentation. For the final project, I decided to work on the topic America, the end of the Vietnam War. There is some reason why I choose to do this topic. First of all, the Vietnam War was the longest in U.S. history until the Afghanistan War from the year 2002 to the year 2014. The war was extremely divisive in the US, Europe, Australia, and elsewhere because the US failed to achieve a military victory and the Republic of South Vietnam was ultimately taken over by North Vietnam, and Vietnam experience became known as the Old World America at last. Secondly, it remains as a very controversial topic that continues to affect political and military decisions today. Moreover, being a Vietnamese, I would love to have a fuller view of Vietnam War both from the Vietnamese perspective and Americans' perspective. And the article I choose to do research on is America, the bitter end in Vietnam War. It is how the journal article looks like. The his the historian name is T. Christopher Desbrain. He is a member of the history department at North Georgia College State University, and you can have a look on the appearance of the article right here. To have an overview of the article, I will prioritize some main topics covered by the article. The first thing is the evidence for the support from the United States to South Vietnam. The article provides many evidence about the financial support that the United States gave to South Vietnam and the truth about military equipment that the U.S. gave to support South Vietnam. The first screenshot is about financial support, and the second screenshot is about equipment support. One impressive critical statement is some of the equipment was not the latest used by U.S. armed forces, but most of it was current, effective, and appropriate from the South Vietnamese. It means that the support that the U.S. gave to South Vietnam was not of the best that the United States could do. The second part of the article is the situation when Vietnam War was in needed more support, but the approval for more assistance could not be gained from the Congress as soon as possible. With the effort to prevent communism, the invasion, and in addition to the horrific situation in Cambodia, Martin required the Congress to give a stronger support for South Vietnam. However, the Congress had imposed on restraint. And for the result and also any consequence of any war, the most important thing is that the reason why the South Vietnam was collapsed. The first reason is because the Congress reduced to the military assistance. It precipitated North Vietnamese aggression and led to the collapse of South Korea. The second reason is why the number of Vietnamese and Cambodians who suffered at the hands of the Turks should however been considerably lower, but the White House avoided making critical decisions at necessary time. And the last but not least reason is because the South Vietnam Declaration. This government was artificial, corrupt, and unresponsive that never garnered sufficient popular support from Vietnamese. The reason was also explained further in the article. The article does explain very every detail about how Vietnam War ended. However, it does not state specifically the consequence of the end of the war to West America. However, it is a useful source for me to do research on how it led to the end of the Vietnam War, especially the reason goes from both America's side and South Vietnam side. So it quite reliable source for me to do my kind of project. And here is a citation from my source for the article. And finally, thank you for your attention. Thank you.